Hello and welcome to the Champ Contender podcast. If you tuned in last week, you know why I'm doing this video. If you don't, it's with a heavy heart that I have to explain that we lost the footage to James Ellington's interview. Fabian's laptop was stolen from work. Absolutely gutted. There are some awful people out there. But look, James's interview was absolutely amazing. I want you to stay tuned and I want you to listen to the whole of this podcast. All the best. Over and out. The Champ and Contender podcast. Hello and welcome to the Champ and Contender podcast. My name is Joseph J. Jones.
My name is Fabian Colmore.
I'm a singer-songwriter.
And I'm an ex-athlete for Great Britain.
And we interview the champs and the contenders of this world all the way from my little pub in my back garden. We interview musicians, actors, athletes, boxers, and we've got an incredible athlete sitting in front of us today. We've got a two-time gold European champion sitting in front of us. So without further ado, James Ellington, how you doing, man?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming down the pub. Listen, you two know each other, right?
Yep. Many battles.
Yeah. Many battles.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Tell us a little bit.
Fabian was a big part of my junior career. Actually, if I remember back, there was a few names. It was Fabian. To be honest, you're the only one I really remember.
Yeah.
Fabian, I'd be in indoor nationals every year, Birmingham. Fabian would drop a mad time in the heat, and I think, rah. And then he'd get injured, and I'd be like, all right, cool. You get me? But yeah, no, he was a big part of my development going through my junior years. And yeah, I was privileged enough to have many battles with him, like he said.
Oh, mate, lovely compliment.
Tough times.
Ah, man. That's what makes the man, though, right?
Yeah.
Listen, so James, for those who don't know you, without my little introduction, tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm an I wouldn't say ex-athlete, I'm still an athlete because I train every day. I'm an ex-Team GB member. I was a sprinter. I ran for the country for probably a good part of, 5-6 years. My first kind of debut on the scene was in 2011, which was at the World Championships in South Korea. That was when that year I came second in the national championships, made the team, and that was kind of the springboard for my career. And following that, it was London Olympics 2012, then on to Europeans 2014, World Champs 2015, Olympics 2016, and then preparing for the World Champs in 2017, I had a road traffic accident that ended my career. But before that, I think there was a lot more to myself than just running. I think before I was a professional athlete, I was like most kids, growing up on the estate, running around, having fun, competing in everything from when I was younger. And I think the way I kind of got to where I got to in the sport was, I know it's cliche and it's the buzzwords these days, but a lot of hard work and perseverance. And that's kind of me in a nutshell, really, to be honest.
Okay. So what was your first major international competition?
So major international competition, I'd say it was probably 2010. It was probably, actually no, I tell you that, it was 2011. My first kind of international competition would have been as a junior. When I was 17, I went to the European Junior Championships in Finland, and that was kind of the first taste I got of a GB vest. Yeah, and then it kind of carried on from there.
Yeah.
What would you say was like your major breakthrough moment then?
2010. So the year before I made it onto the actual team, I came out that year firing. I ran 10:22 at Loughborough International, which was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And then I went on to another couple of international competitions where I beat, at the time, some known names. Marlon Devonish, Tyrone Edgar. And I went into my third race of the season, and I knew I was in shape, so I was eager to put a good race together. And I just started taking creatine, but at the time I didn't have a clue yet to stay hydrated, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in the best shape. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fly. Bam, had a race in Geneva, come out the blocks, flying down the track. Mark Finley was in that race, actually.
Yeah.
And then about 30 metres from the finish line, tore my hamstring 9 centimetres.
Oh.
But I was running so fast and so far ahead, without boosting myself up too much, I still won the race. So when I pulled my hamstring at 70, started tripping, rolled across the line, ran 10.2, pulling my hamstring at 70 metres. And that was kind of the breakthrough moment. Although it was a bittersweet moment because it was a PB and I pulled my hamstring, it was kind of like that signal to say, all right, you've got what it takes to be at a top level. So I worked my ass off that year to try and get back in time for Commonwealths, which I didn't make it in time because it was a big injury. But the year later, I broke onto the scene.
Oh, wicked. Wow. So you were officially at that point in the public eye, like, oh, hold on a minute, this guy's got game, and then all of a sudden you get taken out of it. So, I mean, when did you bounce back from that injury then? When did you come back from that injury in particular?
So I was back at the end of the year, that same season, but obviously the season had passed. So I just started training my for the next year, 2011. And I knew it was a world championship year coming up. So the goal was to make the team, and I made the team. I didn't have a great season. I had a solid season, but it was good enough to get me second at the nationals. I think Christian Malcolm won it. I came second, and I got selected for Great Britain for my first world championships.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
So what's the benefits and the negative part of creatine?
Well, the benefits, I noticed the difference in terms of my power output and my ability to be able to hold top end speed for maybe a second longer than usual.
Okay.
And even when I'm doing kind of my lifts and stuff, I noticeably feel the power difference.
Yeah.
And I think the negatives are going to be cramp. If you're not hydrated and stay hydrated with creatine, you get muscle cramps. So
I'll get out of bed and get cramp.
Oh really? Yeah, you don't want to be on creatine because you're going to be. It's going to mash you up. But yeah, it's a very well researched supplement over the years, and it's massively beneficial. There's a lot of new research talking how good it is cognitively for your brain as well.
Yeah, I saw that you posted something about it for Alzheimer's.
Yeah. So and it's backed by a lot of studies. So
wow, was it? So in terms of Alzheimer's, and then my nan, awful claim to fame, she was the first woman in Parliament to get announced with premature Alzheimer's. She had Alzheimer's from the age of like 45 to 50, which is well young. Tell us a little bit about that. What's the benefits of something like that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a neuroscientist.
No, I'm not putting you on the spot.
But from the papers that I've read, it's shown significant differences between people that started supplementing with creatine to people that haven't supplemented with creatine. And even in terms of studying and focus and all the rest of it. So, like I said, I couldn't break it down to you, but I just know the papers are there. Do your own research and you'll see.
Yeah, the reason I asked, right, I watched one of the videos today is because I'm trying to get back in shape, and I keep saying it on the podcast. And we had a guest in here recently. It's called Ross Damrell, RD Boxing, really good, pad worker and all that. And I thought, well, let me go along, mate. My body was shot. I was like, mate, and I thought I used to be good at this, but I was you were talking about protein shakes and things like that, and like a good decent quality protein shake, and I started watching along and like okay, so I mean, how, like, for me, I'm not an athlete, you can clearly tell. Like, I'm in a room with 3 athletes. Actually, we've got your cousin in here down there as well. So listen, tell me how important are supplements for the body? Like, to me, sometimes I watch on and I think, they just must be naturally fast. But what do you need to give your body?
Well, I mean, number one is your food. That's number one. Right. Food's the medicine. Food
you are what you eat.
Exactly. And my cousin will testify to this as well. When he used to train, you can't see him on screen, but he used to train, and he's a savage. And his foods were his drugs. Yeah. We're not into steroids or drugs, but his food was his drugs. Yams, chicken, organic stuff. That's first and foremost. Like you've seen, I do promote supplements, and that's because when you're training at a high level, sometimes the food ain't enough to be able to fuel your body. If you're training 5-6 days a week, 2 sessions a day, you need to get everything you can in your body to put it in the best place possible to recover. So I've always told people, look, there's a lot of people out there that they just want to take everything, but I'm not a pill popper. Like, there's certain supplements that I'll take, like omega-3 fish oils, crucial in my opinion. Zinc, crucial in my opinion. A good glucosamine sulfate for your joints and bone health. Again, performance, creatine. And with the protein, the only reason why I'd promote a good protein is because it's hard to get enough protein from food alone when you're training super hard. So if you're trying to maintain, sustain your muscle, or even build or increase muscle, and you're weighing, I don't know, let's say you're weighing 80 kilos, right? It's what, 1.5 grams of protein per kilo, right? So you'd be having to eat, I don't know, do them 120 grams of protein a day, right? Now, to get that out of chicken and all that, you're going to have to be eating 4 chickens, 20 eggs, do you know what I'm saying? So you try and get most of it from your food.
Yeah.
But then you can supplement a good quality protein on top of that to get the extra protein that your body needs to be able to maintain or build muscle. That's what I always kind of tell people.
It's mad. We had Nicky Falser it.
Yeah.
And he was a character, man, and it was really interesting, you know, like just to talk to, like, I mean, what a journey. But like straight up, when we asked the question about like, you know, doping and stuff, it's like everyone's doing it.
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah,
I was like, okay, so like, I mean, when you're working out or like even racing against dudes, do you like find that you know when someone's juiced?
Yeah. I think, do you know what? Maybe I was quite naive, and maybe that was a blessing as well, because going through my athletics career, I was naive to the fact that I believed that I could do crazy times totally clean, and that's probably what got me to the level I did, being totally clean, because I've always been anti-drugs, because the whole point of athletics for me was seeing who's the best. You're not seeing who's the best if you're on drugs, because people can take different drugs and then you go have different levels of performance. So really, exactly. Who is the best? And for me personally, like, people might say, oh, you're stupid, or you could have made a load more money or whatever. All right, cool. But I know that I was the real deal, whatever I ran. In terms of running against people and knowing drugs, you can tell some people, yeah. And I'd say it's more so the consistency of high performance. You go to one race one weekend, and let's say, for example, I ran 10 seconds flat. My body's going to be, your body's going to be shut down for 3 days. Your central nervous system's fried. You'll see someone else run 9.9. 5 days later, they're running 9.9 again. I'm thinking, hold on. You travelled from another country, landed, ain't done no... How have you pulled that out again? So it's the consistency of being able to back up times back to back to back to back to back. And that's kind of how you start clocking. Yeah,
I mean, it's like, as well, like we say, like we was talking a little bit in the room, like about boxing and things like that. Where is, you know, the art form in juicing, knowing that you're going in basically with 2 stone fists, 2 stone arms, and knocking someone out just for the, you know, it's crazy to me. Yeah, it's a payday. Yeah, it's a payday, and that's what it sort of comes down to. But like you say, there's more sort of, you're more noble if you do it off your back and stuff like that. I'm glad you've said it.
Yeah. What is it like competing at that level? Like getting behind the blocks, knowing that you're racing against...
It was sick, man. It was the best part of my career, as you would expect, right? I think going to Diamond Leagues and Olympics and World Championships and being able to compete against the best in the world, and you being considered as one of the best in the world because you're there.
Yeah.
There's no feeling like it, man. It's like, it's an event. It's not like going to a flipping British league. It's like, it's a whole event. Like, I went to Monaco Diamond League in 2016 and I was in great shape that year, and I got invited, and that's like one of the most prestigious, hardest diamond leagues to get into.
Yeah.
So I got to Monaco and I was like, rah, made it. I was sitting on my balcony overlooked the bend outside the Fairmont Hotel with
the
Formula One.
Yeah.
I'm looking down, I'm seeing all these supercars. I'm thinking, rah, I'm in Monaco. Like, I did, to be honest, like, I'd already qualified for the Olympics that year, so I was like, you know, I'm enjoying this because I don't know when I'm going to be back here. So I was out that night. I was exploring. Everyone's in bed. I'm thinking, no, I'm exploring. I've qualified. You get me? So yeah, no, it's a great experience, man. It's great to be around the top level people and feel what it's really like in a stadium, packed stadium.
What's it like racing against Usain Bolt?
It's hard work, man.
Oh,
hard work.
But is it more, say, with someone like that, it's not just the physicality, it's the opera of the man. Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a presence?
Of course, because like, he had how long was his run? A good 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
So
he done 3 Olympics. Didn't he?
Yeah. So he kind of grew into his character naturally, and Fabian will know, like, you go into a call room and like you feel the energy of different athletes, but when you're going into the call room of an Olympic or world relay final, when you've got Jamaica there, Usain Bolt, the Americans there, the Americans are talking I smell fear. Usain Bolt's walking around singing, like, people in this corner, it's mental. Yeah. So when you go out there, you're like, you're either gonna thrive and run good off that, or you're gonna crumble.
What's the British sort of, like, because I imagine, you know, there's like a British bulldog sort of, you know what I mean?
Well, you'd like to think so, innit? I mean, I think in our team, in our relay team, I'd say there was maybe me and one other.
Yeah, don't name no names.
Yeah, no names. Me and one other that held it up for the team. So we'd be in the call room. Shut up, man. Move, like, back up, innit?
Yeah.
Hit the other, like, listen, don't worry about all that, mate. You know what I'm saying? Because head might be down a bit. Well, lift up your head, man. Forget them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because we're such a multicultural country, and that's the beautiful thing about it. We've got all these different backgrounds in us anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it doesn't. It shouldn't matter. We're like, really, this is what I mean. But I always say this: Brits do it best. Whether you're in a rock band, whether you're a boxer, whether you're a musician, like all you got to name is the Beatles. If you're in a band, you know what I mean? It's the biggest band of all time. But like, if you think it's almost a superpower when you have everyone inside our country, and we're such a multicultural country. You go, hold on a minute, you settle down. You're just Jamaica. You know what I mean? Like we're British
because we've even got Jamaicans in Britain. You get me?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know,
No, I used to rep Britain hard. I think, no, man. Like, you need to know we're on the track. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nice feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. 100%, man.
But who talks the most?
Well, out of all the
countries,
athletes.
No, out of all the countries.
America, man.
America
of course,
the most.
Of course. America, they talk the most. They're singing, they're making noises. Yeah, baby, someone gonna get smoked. they're doing everything, man. They're trying to play mind games, isn't it? They're trying to play mind games. And you see some of the other countries, like some of the European countries, are a bit more placid, and you kind of like see them thinking and, nah, not us, man. Come on, man.
What's the proudest moment in your career, James?
I think the proudest moment in my career was the 2012 Olympic trials in Birmingham, national champs. Yeah. So I think that year was, I'd booked myself on eBay for sponsorship. I had no sponsorship. Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
So coming out of 2011, making a world champs team, going into 2012, I had no money. I was going to the track to coach kids to get a little bit of money just to pay my rent. And I was thinking, like all these guys that I beat last year, they've all got big sponsors and all the rest of it. I ain't got no sponsor. If I could get a sponsor and I could train full time, I know I can beat all of these guys. So done a big PR campaign and put myself on eBay. It was pretty smart kind of move to do. And it got a lot of traction in the media. Next thing, I found myself sitting on the BBC couch at 9 a.m. talking about, if I get £30,000, I'm going to beat everyone. I'm thinking, right, this is mad. I'm saying it. So I know they're all seeing this thinking, who's he think he is? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reason why I did that is because I knew, right, if I put this out there, I'm going to have to hold myself accountable. I'm going to have to do what I say. And I like to kind of put myself in these high pressure situations. I've always been like that. So like, now I've said that, I have to stick to it. Otherwise I'm just like an idiot. So going into that champs, I managed to I got the sponsorship. So I had my sponsor at the time. He's looking at me like, right, time to perform now. I've got everyone thinking, right, you've been giving it the big talk all year. And I went through the heats and I was like 6th fastest qualifier, around 21.2 on the gas. I was thinking, right, I'm struggling. Anyway, that was the first competition where I thought to myself, I wish I could just rewind 3 weeks and just prepare again for it, because physically I don't feel ready. But somehow I went into that call room and I got into this zone that I don't think I've even been in that zone ever again since. Like it wasn't I wanted to win, I had to win. I went onto the track and I almost felt like I could cry. I was emotional, you get me? And I was thinking, I need to run. Got in the blocks. You know, I was so locked in. When they said set, my eyes were like this. And when the gun went, I just took off. Whoom! Went past everyone. Leon Baptiste, Marlon, I can name them because it's competitors. But yeah, went past them. Couldn't hear nothing, couldn't see anything. Come around the bend. Still couldn't hear or see nothing. Thinking, where is everyone? You get me? Boom, through the line, 20.5, Olympic qualification, job done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Well, I asked proudest moment. It surprises me because I was going to ask about you obviously breaking records and things like that in, you know, your time at the European Championships and stuff. Yeah. But that's amazing. So even, reminds me a bit of Bashy with Chubba Chubs. The endorsements there. Right. But then all of a sudden he goes and gets it, you know, it's interesting. So if you don't mind, tell us the story about the gold.
Yeah, so, I mean, Europeans, the gold in the national champs or Europeans?
Tell us both.
All right, well, that was the story about the national champs anyway. So I got a gold medal, went to Olympics, got smoked, because at the time the coach that I was with, he'd never had an athlete get to that position. Started working my ass off 3-4 days before the race, and at the time I didn't have the knowledge. I was like, you sure we should be doing all this work?
Yeah.
No gas in the tank. I went there, my legs were empty, ran the slowest time of the year. That's when I left him, went up to Loughborough, joined one of the best sprint coaches in the world, and I just started refining kind of my training. I didn't train harder, I just started understanding and learning exactly why and how to do certain things. Then following that, fast forward past 2013 to 2014 was the European Championships. And that was a good season. We went into that season, we was pretty solid, but up until that year, we'd had a pretty bad history, apart from the guys who won the gold at the Olympics, of relay
dropping
mishaps. Yeah. So there's this whole pressure on us. The BBC, everybody was always, oh, what are we going to do in the relay? Are they going to fluff it again? X, Y, Z. Went to the Europeans, won the gold, amazing, celebrated, had a good season. 2015, 2016, the same thing happened. We went to the Europeans, Amsterdam, and then I got a second gold medal out there. By that time, we'd kind of, we was drilled in, and we was synchronized, and we had a good couple of years of winning stuff. So we got a second gold there. But I'd say the reason why I love, like, they're special medals, but they're relay medals, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was great being part of a team, but I think when you do something when it's on your own, it's a little bit more special.
Is that sort of like I always refer back to like boxers and things like that, the limelight aspect, like, you know, like as in it's a one man walking into the ring. Is it a one man lane? You know what I'm saying? So that surprises me. So it's not as, in your words, I'm not putting words in your mouth here, but it's not as big in your mind winning a relay, a gold. Still big.
Yeah, I mean, if it was Olympics, then yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but the Europeans is prestigious, but it's kind of, we're expected as UK to do pretty well in the European Championships.
Yeah.
Even though traditionally, I mean, we had one relay gold and stuff before, but it weren't like straight cut.
Who was your biggest rivals that year in the relay? In 14.
In 14, it would have been world teams. It would have been Jamaica, American, or
no, but in the
Europeans, it was probably France and the Netherlands, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, France have always got a pretty solid team.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So were your teams made up of then?
Well, I mean, usually the way they try and select a relay team, normally like, so you'd have the British Championships, which qualifies you for that year's World Champs or Olympics, and they'd normally have to select the top two in the 100 to be part of the team. Then they might take the top two in the 200 and then have a few reserves. But obviously a relay is not clear cut, because certain people can run fast in a flat out race, but there's a different dynamic to relays. You've got bends, you've got changeover markers, and even just the psychology of relay is different. It's like, some people can roll. Like when I say roll, it's like a roll and run where they're not coming out of the blocks, and they're just more relaxed, so they run faster. And they might not be the best flat out 100-meter runner, but you put them in a relay and they come alive. So it's on the coach's kind of shoulders to choose and go through all these training sessions to see, right, which athlete suits which position and which is the best order. So for me, I always, most of the time, I was pretty blessed. I could run all legs. But I would be putting the third leg most of the time. I think you take the baton on a bend and you give it on a bend. So it's quite a difficult leg. So you don't really hear too many third leg runners. Most people like last leg is the easiest, obviously. Back straights, but yeah, that's kind of how they select it.
So who were the names in your
So
teams?
in the first relay, it was 2014. It was James Ellington, first leg, to Adam Jamili, to me, to CJ Uja, and then in 2000 that's the second one. The first one was me, first leg, to Adam, to Richard Kilty, to, I don't want to get it wrong, to last leg.
We can always edit this, so we ain't got,
can't remember. But the second, 2016, was Dasolu, Jamili, me, CJ Uja.
See, I'm not like I'm a brainiac on
track and
field and stuff. I appreciate it because of the level of what goes into it and all that. But like I was talking to you earlier, Fabian, I was like, oh, what? So they switch up the relay teams all the time then. Yeah. And it's like picking an X Factor almost. You're through to the round sort of thing. But like, I mean, you saying there you was the first leg. I mean, a first leg in a relay must be a lot of responsibility. Before we continue with today's episode, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Blackburn & Co. Whether you need staircases, balustrade, fencing, gates, bespoke metalworks, Blackburn have got you covered. And they offer a friendly and professional service. At Blackburn & Co, metalwork runs deep. This family business spans 3 generations of skilled smiths, passing down traditional blacksmithing techniques and transforming them into modern welding and fabrication. It's heritage you can trust, built into every piece they create. They work with metal because it's reliable, and their customers choose them for the same reason. Fully insured and proudly accredited by CHAS, Construction Line, SMAS and Safe Contractor, Blackburn & Co deliver work that's as safe as it is solid. From large-scale commercial projects to customer pieces for your home, ornate gates, bespoke balconies, railings and more, no job is too big or too small. They offer a full service from design through to installation. If you want to contact them, call them on this number. That's 01277 674299. Or better yet, to go to their website, click on the link in our bio on Instagram or click on the link in our bio on YouTube. Right, back to today's episode.
Yeah, it is, because you got to get the team off to a good start and you don't want to get a full start, because you get a full start, the whole team's done.
Everyone's sitting down.
So I used to be nervous because most of the time I wouldn't be on first. I'd be on the third leg. So I'd be sitting, looking all the way across the track and I'd be thinking, right, don't full start. Get out, but don't full start. Please don't full start. Gun goes, you're like, all right, cool. See him coming around, all right, they doing all right, boom. Right, clean change. Second, all right, cool. And then when you look and you see the guy ducking towards you, all right, it's my turn, get down. And then you have to get down and wait. Listen, people don't understand how difficult it is as well, because you're in a 3-point position down on the floor, right? You're looking back, right? And you're looking at a tiny check mark on the track. That guy is running towards you at 25, 26 miles per hour. You have to hit that. You have to make the move when he hits that check marker, because as soon as if you don't hit that mark, he's going to be up you in split second, right? And if you go off too early, you're going to run out the box before you can get the baton. It's hard, man. Like, people don't really appreciate how technical it is.
You know that, obviously the adrenaline running through you, knowing that you're seeing a teammate in front of you, right? Do you beat your own records in singular races sometimes, doing those times, running towards someone?
Yeah. I mean, I think you probably, I mean, like I said it before, some people perform in the relays better than they do in individuals.
That's mad, isn't it? But that must be purely because I got to get to my man here. I got to make sure I give everyone a start.
Yeah, you've got the responsibility, innit?
Can't they just have someone at the
at the finish line? Let's go. Come on,
pretend.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's the mindset, innit? Yeah, definitely.
Which was the better relay team to you?
For me, well, this is the thing, innit? Yeah, I was a bit of a controversial character in athletics because I used to speak my mind a bit too much, and people didn't like it. But I was only saying the truth. Like, a lot of the times I was on every relay team when I was running. So it wasn't like I was trying to just get a place on the team. Like, like people don't get selected and they get sour and, I should be on the team. Now, I'll be opening my mouth. I've already been selected, but I'm going, this is the wrong team.
Okay.
Right. So we had pretty good success with the teams we had, which I just mentioned. But going into like Rio Olympics, for example, in 2016, again, I was in the best shape of my life that year. So I was already on the team. But I was like, listen, we need to have, because I think 2 weeks before the Olympics, we done a Diamond League and we done an A and a B team, and both teams broke 38 seconds. We ran 37.9, both teams. That's flying, right? So to put it into context, the famous winning Olympic relay team, Mark Lewis Francis, those guys in 2004, they won the Olympics in 38.1. We both, 2 teams, run 37.9.
Wow.
Right? At a Diamond League. So we're like, right, we've got the guys now, and we've got all the data as well, right? But despite the data and having the guys, there's politics in sport. So people that were heading the team were like, well, we need him on the last leg. I'm going, can't you see the numbers, mate? He shouldn't be on last leg. He's not a roller. He's a starter. Yeah. People watching this will know who I'm talking about, right? He's not a roller. He's a starter. He's a roller. He should be here. He's all right, cool. Went to the Olympics 2016. We really should have come back with a medal from that championships. Yeah, I was disappointed because I have no say. So I said to them, this is what the team should be. Despite that, no, this is how the team's going to be.
What is that down to then? Is that just, you say politics within the sport? Is it literally like, we've invested more money into this guy, he's got more sponsorships?
It's different agendas, yeah. Like, for example, at the time, you might have a certain sponsor sponsoring the team GB or Team Great Britain. Then there might be a few athletes that might be a certain sponsor that is the same sponsor of the team, and their coach might be a sponsored coach of that. No, he needs to be in the team.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, you're cutting your noses off to spite the face, because cool, we put them in, we're going to flop and get no medal. Whereas we get a medal, well, that's better in the long run for everyone, because there's going to be more funding. Everyone's going to get funded, X, Y, Z. But people are selfish, innit? So that's what happens, man. And I always got into issues because I couldn't stand the selfish behaviour of people.
But like saying this day and age, everyone loves someone who's outspoken. Everyone loves there's almost, I put it down to this, right? You can't just have talent anymore.
No.
You got to have something that appeals to otherness. So let's just say, again, my field's music. Lewis Capaldi, great voice, but it wouldn't be nothing if he weren't a funny do you know what I'm saying? So like, let's just say with the old, who was your man? We asked Mark about him, American guy.
No Laos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Joker.
So this is what I mean. It's not just talent anymore.
Yeah, no, of course.
There's another aspect of things. And say if that was in like present day and you were outspoken, there's almost like, it's almost a chess move nowadays, because you're like, this is the team, and the public's got a say within socials. Why isn't this happening? This should have happened. This should have done.
Socials weren't around then, were they?
They were, but it's just
wasn't big.
Do you know what? At the time,
Twitter and Facebook,
things change, innit?
Yeah.
It's like maybe I don't sound like I'm bigging myself up again. Mate, I was too ahead, mate. Because when I was outspoken saying mad stuff, that was a time when, no, you can't say that. You shouldn't say that. Whereas now, it's you should speak out. And
you was clearly ahead because you sold yourself on eBay.
Yeah,
you're saying these things.
And the thing is, after the foolishness with the team, after the year, the best year of my life, and I crashed, guess what? They started putting the order of the team I always wanted with the guys they had. And then guess what? They won the World Championships.
Yeah.
They won, like, I was like, see what I'm saying? And then people were getting Coach of the Year, and I'm thinking, I've been saying this for time. And then I've been outcasted as the bad guy. It's like, they done me dirty, man, in that sport. But it's because it's insecurity, isn't it? Like, I've known people in the sport that, I've known them for years. And then suddenly they're getting put into a role and they change up on you. And then they don't like the fact that you know who they are. And because I don't bend, I'll be like, bruv, you forgetting who you are? Suddenly they don't like that. We want James out. Da-da-da. And I'm like, all right, cool. So the people that know me and like me, they like me.
Yeah.
But the people that don't like me, they don't like me.
They proper put you in a
yeah.
Marmite sort of thing.
Yeah.
Listen, you touched on the crash there.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind. For no one who's ever listened, fresh pair of ears, like, tell us about what happened in that incident.
Yeah, so this was after 2016 year. I had a great year. Like I said, run sub 10 seconds, went to the Olympics. Yeah. Great year. I was like, right, we've got World Championships next year in London. So I was gearing up for that. So everything was full guns, full steam ahead, going for the World Championships. Great winter. I was in great shape.
Yeah, we've heard.
Best
I spoke
shape.
to Mark.
Oh yeah.
He told me you was in ridiculous shape.
I was in mate, baddest shape of my life. I was like, oh my Lord, this is going to be a problem. Was in Tenerife on a training camp, had one session left for the weekend. I was like, all right, cool. Train, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Then one of my training partners was like, all right, I'm going to rent a bike. Do you want to come up, go and have a look at the volcano? I was like, I don't know. I weren't going to go. I'm in the shower. He's like, listen, I'm going in a minute. Do you want to come? And I was like, nah, forget about it. I ain't coming. And I was like, why not, man? 2 days off. We're not doing nothing stupid. We're just going to go up there, do this whole tourist bit and come back. Did I know? Flipping, jumped on the back of this bike, went up to the volcano, explored the volcano, great. On the way back down, just remember seeing headlights. That was it. Bang. Woke up on the floor, my legs in half, everything's mash up. Yeah, it was just mental. And then obviously was in hospital, went to ICU, was in the ICU for 4 or 5 days. Like, yeah, just drugged up and that. Then they flew me back to the UK. Then I was in hospital for 4 weeks when I got back. So obviously season's done, definitely. But yeah, the doctors are like, right, we don't know if we're going to save your leg or not. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, all right. And I was thinking, you know what, I need to turn this into positive. I didn't even think that. It's kind of how I always am. I was like, right, well, if I lose my leg, then I'll be the fastest Paralympian in the world.
I was going to ask that.
And I'm going to make bread, because I see certain people making bread and I'm thinking, huh? All right, if I didn't have one leg, there'd be a problem, right? So I was like, and if I do save my leg, then I want to run again. So at the time I was telling people, well, yeah, I'm going to run. And they're like, all right, yeah, cool. But they didn't look, they were thinking, you're off your head.
So straight away, your mindset was like, I'm going to run.
Promise you.
Yeah.
Promise you.
Wow.
And then, yeah, I just started rehabbing from there. Once I was out of the hospital, I was in a wheelchair for 6-7 weeks. Then I was out of the wheelchair. Then I was on crutches and I was going to rehabilitation 5-6 days a week. But I was literally hobbling to the train station every day. Took me about an hour and a half because I could barely move. But I was like, no, I need to put this in. Get rehabbing, and I was just focused on getting back, man. And then just under a year passed. I was at the track doing strides, bit of a limp and that. Started building back. And then I think it was a year after the crash, 2018 or 2019. Yeah, 2018. I come back out on Diamond League in the London Diamond League in Olympic Stadium. But obviously, because most of the last year was just getting back to be able to move again, I hadn't put no sessions in. I was doing strides and stuff. But I was like, you know what? I need to show people that I can come back. And I have to big up Spencer, who was the Diamond League guy, because he was like, yeah, do you wanna run? And this is how bad it is, yeah, right? So obviously, once I'd crashed, I'd been written off by those guys, the governing body. Yeah. And they was like, hey, he's done. We've got him, got rid of him. Cool. Everything's support. They cut me, right? And then he rung me, and he was like, listen.
Who's this, Spencer?
Yeah, Spencer. I can't remember what's his second name. I can't remember his second name. It's bad of me. But he rang me and he was like, look, don't say anything. No, he said, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but someone high up at British Athletics have called me today and told me not to let you run. And I was like, what? So that me off. I'm thinking, hold on, this ain't nothing to do with you now. This is a Diamond League event. This ain't Britain. So now, because of egg on your face, because you've written me off and you don't want it to look bad, that I've publicly come out and been able to run again, and the public are supporting me because they're embarrassed because they cut me. You're actually now actively trying to go out there and stop me from being able to run. It's the first time I've said it on the podcast, actually, still. So yeah, that just, I was like, all right, cool. But that just gave me more fire to come back. Then I carried on training from there. And then I come back, first official season was 2021. I came out first race around 10:4.
Jeez, that's rapid.
Yeah.
Rapid.
Yeah. Come out around 10:4. But yeah, man, it was crazy.
So do you feel like Team GB turned their back on you?
Not Team GB, UK Athletics.
UK Athletics.
Yeah.
So you feel like UK Athletics turned their back on you?
Oh yeah, I feel that 100% they did. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you think it all played a role, like you saying yourself there, because you're outspoken? All of a sudden, this accident happens. You think they're going awfully, like he's out the equation now. Like, do you see it like that in your head?
Yeah, 100%. That's. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that was the situation.
Wow.
It was kind of like I was off their hands now. It was kind of good luck, got rid of him. Like. And like I said, it just goes back to insecure people. There's a lot of people, it's probably within most sports, isn't it? Like, you get people in positions that are probably not qualified to be there, or they get into a position they feel like they're powerful now.
Yeah.
And as soon as you make them, remind them of who they are, they want to get you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like my cousin in the background, he tells you, like, you get rich and famous and you start speaking out, you're disappearing, mate. you can't do that.
True.
So, yeah.
That way of the world, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should be able to say what you want to say.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Has the accident changed your opinion on the sport?
No. I love the sport. I don't really watch it now, to be honest. Like, I don't even know when it's on. It's weird. Like, athletics is on, and people are like, "Oh, did you see athletics?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even know it was on."
Same.
Yeah. It's like, even when I competed, like, I'd be at most of the competitions. Like, I think I'd watch Diamond League, but that's all, again, because I was competing. Like, if I weren't at one Diamond League, I'd watch it because I know that I'm doing the next one next week or something. But I think I lost the love for watching it when I was little. When I was little, I used to watch it all the time. That's what got me into it. Linford Christie and all those guys. But then once you get in it, and then it starts getting tainted as well, like, by the people in it. And then you're just like, I can't be asked to watch. Really? I watch the Olympics when it's on, but yeah, not really. I don't really follow it, to be honest.
But it's like the main fights in boxing or the main concerts for your favourite artists.
Yeah.
It's like you're not going to tune into every little gig or every little fight that goes on. Maybe you do, mate. There are a lot of people out there that do that. In your rehab days, was there ever a moment you just thought, I can't do this no more, I'm going to quit?
Yeah, no, I didn't think that. There was days I had where it was tough and I was like, this is long. But because I had that end goal of getting back, it's like nothing weren't really going to kind of divert me from that. I think because as well, that was the only thing I really had at the time left. Like I have to have a goal or something to do all the time. So I was like, all right, this is my only goal and kind of target. So I've got no choice. Like, again, with the kind of eBay thing, I told everybody that I was going to come back from the crash. So straight away, when I'm telling all of the newspapers and people, no, I'm going to be back. I'm doing that because I know now I have to come back. At some point, I'll be like, flipping, why'd I say that? But this is what work, innit? But
setting yourself up though, for a positive outcome.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I thought this is a marathon, it ain't a sprint. So there's going to be down days, but I just need to think about the end goal.
Who was there for you during those dark days?
My missus.
Yeah.
She was there through the whole thing. And her family, really, and that's it. And do you know what is, you find out when you go through things like this as well. Like, I used to hear this all the time, that when somebody has a bad accident or they lose all their money or something like that, you see who the real people are. Well, yeah, when that accident happened, I saw a lot of who the real people were. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Show their true colours.
Yeah, man. It's like, rah. You think, huh? What? Not you. What the fuck? It's like, it's like when you're at your weakest, that's when people either try and raise you up or try and finish you off. So that's kind of how I felt, man. But I wouldn't change it because now I know who the real people are.
Yeah. Like, in terms of coaching, like getting you back on your feet, who was that in the eye?
There was one guy called Mike Burt. He was my strength and conditioning coach. He's a bad boy. Like, he was probably one of the main factors of me coming out 2016 and running so fast, because he's S&C alongside the track stuff I was doing, just married together perfectly. Yeah, it was a dream made in heaven. And when I was coming back, he was the one who kind of put me back together in the gym. Training on the track, I was kind of, to be honest, I was training in Linford's group at the time, but it was kind of the stuff that I had learned previously. So, like, a lot of athletes, they just follow their coach and they go with what the coach says, but that can be dangerous, because if you haven't got a good coach and you're following, it might not work. But luckily enough for me, I managed to go for a training program where I'd found out what worked for me. And then even when I left that coach to come back down here to train with Linford, I implemented some of the stuff that I knew worked for me alongside his training. So I kind of knew, right, this works for me, this doesn't. So coming back, I knew what to do.
Okay. What advice would you give to anyone that's going through that trauma, what you went through?
Boy, I mean, it's a tough question because everyone's obviously different. But I would just say focus on, like, the small steps. I think if you think too much far into the future, something can seem a bit impossible, innit? It's like when you're driving on a dark road. I think you probably heard this somewhere before. Driving on a dark road, you can only see what's 5-6 meters in front of you where the lights are. You're not focusing on the road down there because it's dark. So I think just taking one step at a time and taking the small victories, I think that's the important thing. I think you think too far ahead, then it just seems like an impossible journey. Do
you feel effects from your injury today?
physically, mentally. Physically, I still get pain in my pelvis sometimes. If I'm doing too much training and that, or if I go Juujitsu now. So if I land funny on my pelvis or my hips, then I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But mentally, nah, man, this has just made me even stronger in my mind, I believe.
Bottle it up. Give us a bit.
That's it. Sell it, man. I'll sell some of it. Yeah, man.
Honestly, I am like so at the moment, just had a baby, out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just sit on a sofa. My back, it's like, I feel like I was 6'4", now I'm like 6'3", and it's just shrunk me just a bit. I'm like, man, listen, we name dropped a few people in there.
This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting. Listen, we do a little game called Shot Stopper. You're obviously an athlete.
Yeah.
You don't drink. You're more than welcome to drink if you want to have a drink.
I'm good.
I love it when musicians and rock artists and stuff come in because they all get
they get mashed up.
but I have to take your shot for this game. So,
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So this is called Shot Stopper. So let's just imagine.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. I'm going to go Muhammad Ali. And all of a sudden I go, all right, hold on a minute. Why don't we do Muhammad Ali versus Tyson Fury? Oh, I don't know. I like him for those reasons. Can't choose.
Got ya.
Shot. So look, we've got a bottle of our Duffy White here, Kano's,
Kano's
man.
thing, yeah.
Oh, mate, want him on the show. Always shotting his stuff, man. Getting pissed day in, day out because of it. But look, we've got a lot of names here that you might know. So your shot stopper is 100/200 meter sprinters.
All right, cool.
Faced off against each other. Do you want to go first, Fabe?
Yeah, one female.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And it's all personal preference.
Yeah. It's your choice.
So what you know about them,
Yeah.
what you know, everything.
It's not them racing each other.
Yeah.
It's just who you prefer.
All right, cool.
whatever.
But you can do the racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, I'm
For whatever reason.
Got ya.
All right. Abby Ayapatang or Christian Malcolm?
I'm going to say Christian Malcolm.
Why?
Spent a lot more time with him. He was a relay coach. He enabled me to get some good victories as well. So I'm going to say Christian Malcolm.
Okay, what are you laughing about?
I'm not laughing at it.
Okay, Christian Malcolm or Montel Douglas.
Montel Douglas.
Why?
No longer. She's from not too far away from where I grew up. And Montel's good energy, bubbly all the time. She's nice.
Okay.
Okay, Montel Douglas or Darren Campbell?
Montel Douglas.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Montel Douglas or Armani Lancico.
Oh, that's tough, man.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
Give him the shots.
Yeah, shot. You got a shot that. You got a shot that.
All right, let's have a look what we got. Tell you what, because I got the baby late, I'm just doing limoncello, man. I'll stick to Duffy White in a bit.
Marnie's quick though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Marnie's quick. Montel broke the first woman to break 11 seconds, right?
Yeah, I remember that. It's Loughborough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. I'm just doing that because
Yeah.
get otherwise. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
You can have one if you like. Right, go on in, Fabe.
All right. Dwayne Chambers or Jody Williams?
Dwayne Chambers.
Why?
He's given me some good advice in the past. I've had some good times. I've lived with him for a bit of Loughborough. Yeah, Dwayne.
I'd like to hear some of them stories off here. Dwayne Chambers or Adam Gemelli?
Dwayne Chambers.
Okay. Dwayne Chambers or Ashley Nelson?
It's going to get me done.
Shot, yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. Here we go. Another one.
He's thinking hard there. Why are you thinking so hard?
I just comparing different things, innit?
Oh, okay.
All right, you explain to me, Mrs. James. What's it?
All right, where are we at? Harry, AA, or...
Eugene Amo Dadzi.
Yeah, that's it.
Harry.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Harry's my guy, man. He's my guy. I've been on many teams with Harry. Live with him. Yeah, he annoys me sometimes. I'll say it to him anyway.
Yeah.
Too bubbly for me. But
He's hype, isn't it?
But yeah, but he's cool, man. So I'm gonna say Harry.
Okay. So Harry AA or Jeanette Quachi?
Jeanette.
Why?
I think I've known Jeanette longer still. I've known Jeanette longer. I trained with her for a longer period of time. And Jeanette, yeah, I think I've raved a couple of times with Jeanette as well. So.
Right. Okay.
Who was you training with her?
Michael Afalaka.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Jeanette or Danny Talbot?
Danny Talbot, he's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Talbot, he's cool. He's probably the coolest guy on the team.
Right.
Chilled. He's from Bath.
Okay.
Yeah, chilled guy, man. Good heart. Not in no drama. He's just a genuine nice person.
Bath's a lovely place in the world.
Yeah.
Right. So Danny Talbot or Asher Phillip?
Asher's going to cuss me if I choose Danny over Asher. So just to wind Asher up, Danny again.
All right. Danny or John Regis?
Danny.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
So Danny Talbot or Daryl Nita?
Daryl's from my ends. I think Danny will allow me to choose Daryl because she's from my area. Proud of where I come from. So Daryl.
Okay. Daryl Nita or CJ Uja?
Daryl Nita.
Daryl.
Is he upset with you for that?
Nah. He knows I'll choose her.
Yeah, okay.
Daryl Nita or Desiree Henry?
Daryl Nita.
Daryl Nita or Zarnell Hughes?
Zarnell was my guy as well, but I'm sticking to Lewisham, Daryl Nita.
Oh, okay. So Daryl Nita or Dina Asher Smith?
Dina's another one. She's going to be pissed. But you know what? I'm choosing Daryl because Dina had a birthday party, yeah? You think I didn't see this? Yeah? Considered one of the close track friends. I didn't get no invite. I see a bag of people that ain't don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I was like, right, all right, Daryl. Dina, cool. So Daryl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one.
Daryl Nita or Linford Christie?
I'm going to have to say Linford, man. He's the guy that got me into athletics. He's the inspiration and he was my coach and he's a good friend, so...
It seems there's this running. You got away there. Only 2 shots. That was all right for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So Linford Christie wins shot stopper. You've spoken about Linford Christie a lot on the podcast. Mark has. I mean, what's it? The guy's like not only a British icon but a world icon. You know, like I mean, it was that guy, the Adonis. Do you know what I mean? Like even me as like a 4 or 5 year old watching the telly.
Yeah.
I remember my dad, you know, watching this guy run and I'm thinking, like even at that age, like it looks like the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, but what's he like, Linford?
Linford's a cool guy, man. He's funny as hell. He's do you know what he is? Linford's just the guy in the barbershop, innit?
All right.
So when you're at the training track, with him, when he's not timing your runs, he's just busting jokes. He's just funny. So, yeah, like I said, growing up watching Linford Christie on the TV and seeing the muscles and the speed, it's kind of like, yeah, I want to be him. So to come full circle and end up being one of his athletes and his friend, it's crazy to me. But yeah, Linford's he's funny, man. He's funny. if he had a podcast, it would do well.
Yeah.
Well, if he spoke the realness, if he didn't hide what he says, hey.
What? So you think there should be like some track podcasts? Would that be good?
I mean, it's hard to find personalities in track, to be honest. But I think there's enough characters. Yeah,
definitely characters.
There's enough characters. But do you know what it is? I think with that, everyone's going to be too nervous, man. I think the only way it's going to work is if you just talk the realness on there.
Why is that? Why are they so nervous about saying stuff?
Everyone's worried about perception, sponsors, whatever. Even if you're retired, I don't know. People like
drilled in you.
Yeah, like because when I was my last couple of years in the sport before I crashed, it was like always so media trained. Like they'd be right when you get an interview after, make sure you thank the National Lottery and don't say this and say this and you can't wear this. And I'm thinking you're just getting a load of clones to go out there. The reason why athletics was so big in the 90s and that is because you had characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now, like most of the people in the British team, you hear the same man. I just want to execute my race. thanks to the national lottery and blah, 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 blah. On to the next one. I'm thinking, boring. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've been saying this for the longest time.
Mate.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's, listen, maybe I'll take the fall and start doing madness, but yeah.
There's obviously still a sportsman within you then, like, I mean,
Yeah.
like competing and stuff like that. Would you ever do something like Misfits?
Yeah. I was talking about it the other day to my friend. I'll definitely do that, but I'll make sure I'm going to get some proper training in first.
Yeah.
I ain't getting ironed out by no YouTuber, no way.
But so Juujitsu. So
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu's a love, right? So I mean,
I love it. Oh my days.
see, I'm yet to. I've got a lot of friends. Like one of my best friends actually, who's my producer. He does jiu-jitsu and he's got the trophy, cauliflower ears and all that. You never expect it, you know, like a cool music guy.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you see the ear. That's a sign.
That's a sign,
of a
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
that
don't play with him.
You don't play.
Yeah.
You really don't play. So like, I mean, do they do like a Misfits UFC? I don't know if they do they?
I was thinking that. I was thinking what they need to do is Misfits no-gi jiu-jitsu, because I do no-gi jiu-jitsu, so
Right.
without the gi.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to fling the gi on, man, that's long.
Yeah.
And it, for me, like, it's just not, I mean, it's good, it's a sport in itself, but it's not realistic, innit? Like, not that I'm trying to get into it with anyone, but what I'm saying is, functionality-wise, in the real world, I know, because I do no-gi jiu-jitsu, which is using body parts rather than grabbing collars,
Yeah.
like, I'm capable.
Wow, yeah.
So they should do a no-gi Misfits, because number one, you're not getting punched in the head. It's safer, and it's an actual real, obviously boxing skillful game as well, but jiu-jitsu it's like playing chess with your body. It's so technical whilst exerting energy, being under immense pressure and trying to think and figure out and be ahead of your opponent. It's the best game.
Wow. Like, I mean, if you think about like bare knuckle boxing is got its own platform now. Like, why isn't something like jiu-jitsu? I mean, bare knuckle boxing is brutal.
Yeah.
Like,
I've watched
it is brutal. And even if you know, it's like don't get me wrong, they're trained fighters and they know what they're doing. But there's part of it that's almost like a brawl, you know, on the street, and just you know, we've got a guy coming in, haven't we? Actually, like that'd be interesting. But they should definitely do that. I'd be interested to watch that.
I mean, there's massive no-gi jiu-jitsu. There's world champs, European champs. There's big tournaments, like, because I'm into it and I'm following bits on online and stuff. There's big competitions, but it's not mainstream, innit? You don't hear about it. But I think if it kind of got mainstream, especially the no-gi stuff, where you can wear any coloured shorts and different patterns and design, that straight away that you stand out. Do you know what I'm saying? I reckon it could be big, man. Like certain countries, like in the UAE and Abu Dhabi and places like that, it's their national sport. Right. And I think as well, for kids going to school and all the rest of it, I think jiu-jitsu, I think everyone should learn jiu-jitsu. Everyone that's good at jiu-jitsu are humble and cool. They ain't trying to start, because they're in the gym every day wrapping people up. Yeah. Like when I'm in this gym, if you see some of the people that come out of that gym, you think, oh, I don't have him. Yeah. Well, unless you knock him out, you're dead. Like there's killers in there, like looking like, hi.
Like little dweebs.
Yeah, bro.
But they can wrap
you up.
They
will wrap you up. I rolled with some guy the other day, slim guy, just looked like he was into IT. Twisted me up, man. And I was like, oh my, this broke me up.
Yeah.
Three times he tapped me.
Never judge a book by its cover.
There you go, exactly.
Like, I
never do. Yeah.
Nah, ever. It's always, you know, to me, the fighters are the ones you least expect. The ones that can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one, you know, it's always the same. The lad math in a pub, arms sprawled out and stuff like this, but the quiet man sitting in his own with his glasses reading his book.
Yeah.
Don't around. There's a Superman under them lenses.
Yeah. It's like anything, innit? It's like, I'm not running around trying to race everyone because I know I can run fast. Yeah. Oh, go, let's have a race. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. It's cool. Yeah. Same with fighting, innit? What you want? No, leave me alone.
Yeah. Until they put their hands on you.
Exactly. Yeah. And then,
But that would, you know, would you even compete, you know, I don't know what level you're at or anything, but would you, to me, that seems an appealing thing for someone in a competition. We've got, you know, 2-time gold medalist. Yeah. You know, he was a runner. And I always find this when we have athletes in the pub. It's so interesting because they almost make like really good boxing coaches. They almost make like really good kickboxing coaches and stuff like that because of the power and the strength aspect and the you know, the springboard,
Yeah.
the drive for it. You know, like we've spoken before, you'd love to train someone in combat and stuff like that. Like, I mean, to me, that's appealing. You know, is an athlete that's going through it. So would you go in a competition like that?
Yeah, I think I would. When I started, I said I wouldn't, but being an athlete and being competitive, I'm naturally starting to, maybe I would. But I think that the only thing that kind of scratches that itch is you compete in the gym. So like when we do a session, like you'll do positional training, learning a position, you'll drill certain things, and then you have like 45 minutes of sparring. So there's, I don't know, anything between 5 to 20 people in there, and then you do 6-minute rounds, and you just, you're gonna go, all right, ball. So you're always competing in there, which is good. Do you know what I'm saying? So then one guy one week might get you, and you think, all right, next week I'm gonna go with him again. Might up your game and get him, and then you might get into a position where you, all right, cool, I've done half the gym now. These guys still do me though. I need to start going with them more, and then you try and up it. So
didn't Tom Hardy recently win? Like
he trained at my gym.
Oh,
So
wow.
I train at Roger Gracie headquarters in Hammersmith.
Okay.
Gracie.
So lucky enough, Roger Gracie's considered the greatest of all time, and he's in there all the time. So learning from the best, man.
Who's an up and coming sprinter or athlete that you've got your eye on at the moment? You can share about.
See, that's the problem because I don't watch it. Trying to think who I like the look of. I mean, I haven't got one that I've got my eye on. I've been seeing the hype about that Gout guy. You seen him?
Oh yeah,
the Australian guy.
Yeah.
The guy that I do love, what's his name? Lesotho, the Botswanan guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He's a bad boy.
Yeah.
So he won the Olympics last time, didn't the 200, didn't it? Yeah.
So effortless as well.
Oh mate, he reminds me of Bolt.
Yeah.
He's
I
not
saw
as
him in
tall.
Westfield not the other day, last year.
Oh, is it?
And he's tiny,
Yeah.
skinny.
Yeah,
and I
he's
was thinking,
Margot, yeah.
how's he getting this power?
Man's got talent, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Talent.
How much of that plays a role in you guys' sport being naturally gifted?
Massive.
So, like, so say, for example, I turned around tomorrow, like a young me, like we're all 18. Let's say we're all 18, and I go, I love running. I want to be a runner. You know, I want to sprint 100 meters, 200 meters. You couldn't train that in me then.
I could get you faster for sure, but you're going to have a natural ceiling that you can only get to. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you definitely need to have talent in sprinting.
Yeah.
And then you need to work on top of that as well. Like, yeah, that's why it's so tough, because talent alone, you could be the most talented sprinter. We've seen them come through. Mark Lewis Francis, he's an example. Bad boy, talent. To this day, out of this country, probably the most talented sprinter we've had. Like when he was 17, he ran 6:51. Madness. That's a mad time for 60 meters. Yeah, he went 17, he ran 10:10. Like but I'll say this, he's my mate, ain't it? Lazy mother. Yeah. So he didn't reach the highest. You got Olympic gold relay, but the highest heights in individual, he could have run 9.7.
Yeah,
he could have run 9.7, but it's hard work, man. So you got to have the talent, and that's why Bolt is a freak, because he's talented, he's massive, and as far as I know, he's put the work in. So
yeah, Mark said similar about Francis, didn't he? He said that
super talented.
Funny just didn't even train, just rocked up and won competitions.
That brother there, skills, boy. Every coach wanted to coach him. Like all the Americans, they was like, yo, we get this one on the plan. He's going to run a madness. Because let me not say too much more,
plan.
But them guys over there, a lot of them are doing madness.
We love a name drop. You can drop any name you like in this.
I'll save myself.
Yeah. Tell us about, listen. I want to talk about a little bit about you two guys. So you, I know we touched on it at the beginning of that. So you both competed then against one another. Yeah. So what do you both remember about each other in the early days of competing?
Oh, I remember, because he was a year older than me. So when you're a kid, like you got under 15s and you got under 17s and under 20s. So like it's kind of a big deal when you're a kid. Like being first year under 15 to a second year under 15 is a big difference, isn't it? Like, cause you're in developmental years, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I remember seeing Fabian like as an under 17 when I was an under 15, and he was always rapid. I was like, right, this brother can run, innit? Like, I remember him doing the 200 more though.
Yeah.
And I always clearly remember him in Birmingham in the NIA, just flying around the 200 metre indoor track there. And then I think when I became first year under 17, he would have been second year under 17. And he was one of the guys that were top in the country. But unlucky for him and luckily for me, he had quite a few injuries. So he'd run something crazy and then you're not seeing him because he's pulled his hamstring or something.
Yeah. I remember every time I saw your name on the start list, I was like, sake, man.
Yeah, same.
These young bloods
Yeah,
coming through.
same thing.
Because in your age group, it was you, Ricky,
Yeah.
Leon Baptiste.
Yeah.
And I was like, for sake, man. But in my age group, I was comfortable.
Yeah, you was cool, yeah.
But when you were coming up, I was like,
Go
away, guys. Go away.
We had a solid little generation there still.
I was thinking, what is the 85s eating?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
But it's mad now. Like, I mean, you guys must watch athletes and sprinters and think like, hold on a minute, that's even that little bit percentage better than we were. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, the kids now are freaks, man.
Yeah.
Like, the kids that are running times now, it's like, raw. If I was around then, boy, it would have been long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're different now. I don't know what it is, but the youngsters now are crazy. And it's like he's saying, we'll see 85 kids. I remember just before I crashed and I'm going to competitions and I'm seeing guys born in 2002 and I'm going, huh? On the start list. And I'm thinking, rah, what? And then you see PB 992 from America. I'm thinking, what? So,
Yeah.
But it's the plan.
Yeah, it's the plan. It's the plan.
Yeah. Listen, we got a little last question things, totally random questions, nothing related to athletics at all, really. This is called Last Orders, just before we kick out. So, if you could be a Ninja Turtle, which Ninja Turtle would you be?
Which Ninja Turtle? Probably not Donatello, Raphael. I'm trying to remember. Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo. Who's the blue one?
Leonardo.
Michelangelo. No, Michelangelo's the orange one.
I like the blue one. He had the nunchucks, the blue one, innit? I think.
Blue one had the sword. What's his name? Oh my god.
That's why you got the sword in your neck.
Yeah, there you go.
Donatello was purple. Michelangelo was orange.
Raphael was red.
Raphael was red. So who's left?
Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
There you go. So it'd be Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could master one skill instantly, what would it be?
Ooh. To be a top level trader.
Trader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top level trader. Them top level trainers, laptop. Yeah, mills. The top ones, the real ones, not the scammers, the real traders.
I thought you was going to say jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. So that's going to come.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll learn trading as well. I don't know.
What's something small that instantly improves your day?
Doing some press ups.
Yeah.
If I get a little bit stressed, blow off some steam, bang some press ups. You feel a little pump. Yeah, good to go.
Okay.
What can you do? How many in a row?
Probably about 80 or something.
I struggle 30.
I did 50 today. I jumped out and done 50 and I was like, I felt quite comfortable. So I reckon I could do about 80 today, I reckon.
Okay. In what order is the most important from 1 to 3? Talent, network, or hard work?
Talent, network, or hard work?
Yeah. From 1 to 3, what's the best? What's the most important to you?
Number one's got to be hard work. Because you need hard work regardless. If you got talent or network, people notice you ain't got no work ethic, or your talent ain't getting worked, don't mean shit. Second's got to be talent, and then third, network. Network's important as well, but if you work hard and you got talent, you'll have the network.
Yeah.
Right, James, last question. What advice would you give to any young up-and-coming sprinters?
Don't do athletics. No, I would say don't get consumed about what other people are running. I would say train smart, don't overtrain. I didn't start training properly until I was 26, which is too late, but up until then I was 3 days a week. Train smart. Don't watch anybody else. Because, you can't control what anyone else does in athletics.
Well, listen, guys, there's a track in Hornchurch over there. We're going to have a little race after the podcast is finished, see what happens.
My hamstrings
You probably beat me now.
my hamstrings will pop.
Listen,
as usual.
Oh, mate. You've been an amazing guest, James.
Thanks for having me.
Listen, everybody, that was James Ellington. Did anyone call you the Duke, by the way?
Some back in the day, my teacher used to call me Duke.
Duke Ellington,
Duke,
man.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Duke Ellington was the man. Duke Ellington was the man.
he's off.
Listen, before we go, if you don't mind,
Oh, yeah.
me, I'll tell you what, you do it, because I'm surrounded by alcohol here.
Cool.
These are...
So this is one of the medals. This is, so they got the relay order here. So this is 2016. De Solu to Jamili to me to CJ Uja. And then this is the old 2014 one, which definitely had the... it's on the back. There we go. So this one is... So this is me first leg to Harry. That's it. How can I forget him? To Kilty to Jamili. So that was the order in 2014. So, yeah.
Amazing.
Lovely.
Look at that, gold medal. Right, you leave this for the pub, yeah?
Memorabilia, innit? Everything just stays here.
Oh, mate, everything does. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, that was James Ellington. Amazing guest. Thanks very much for coming down to the pub. Appreciate it. All the way from South as well.
Yeah.
South and East, not much difference, I don't think. Listen, that's the Champ Contender over. The bar is now shut. All the best.
Thanks.
Peace.
Thank you.
Cool.
Cheers, James. Amazing, man.